And I will hide the sponsor thing so we can enjoy the chat or at least read back if we missed something. Okay, so let's see. Don't worry, broski. 73. Here we go. We'll send this to my buddy. Then I will Chinoizecup 73 going live. Right, join me later. 64 players again. www.twitch.tv/Chinoise. Go. Post it everywhere, and then I'm all yours, chat. Oh, and here we go, and we have a Rayleigh-YKid. Okay, I did not pick on purpose the matchup. I just picked table 1. And then we are gonna do this. I forgot to share it here as well. So 60 players. Here we go. And I will mute this. I don't know if you guys like it or not, but let's get used to this. Okay, so I think I posted everywhere so that people at least know that we are live, so they can enjoy the stream. Yes, seems like we are good to go. I will click also on my Instagram, because now I have to do it all by myself. No joke, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. And story. Going live. 64. Little bit smaller. The link. In the middle, so you simply can't get mad at me. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Okay, all set, all done. Now I'm ready for round 1. Thanks for the sub, Foxy Creations. Okay, so we do see a Veggie in life. That's a little bit awkward when you see that. So, but we do have the Luffy and the Kid in hand, which is pretty nice to have. He's playing the Sanji. I guess he the 2-cost Sanji instead of the 3-cost, and I guess he's doing that because he is getting starved by the yellow kid. And the 2-cost Sanji might actually give him some resources by using his ability saying that you can draw a life and get 2 Rested Dawn to attach on the Sanji and get a plus 2k. So he is doing that for that reason. But I guess it only is a draw because the X-ray can rest it, right? If I'm not mistaken, yes it does. We're gonna open this. Where is my GP players? There are some, just only 2. Having a judge call? Oh, no. Ah, okay, it's Niels. Niels can tag me, it's fine. 2 green-purple Dofi is pretty weird to me, indeed. That is, but I'm wondering, is this like, would people consider this as a good matchup or a bad matchup from the Rayleigh side? Because at the start of the TCG matchmaking, I know from stats, I'm gonna take the stats with me. The stats said that the Rayleigh was unfavored, and I might think it's still the same. But yes, so Rayleigh is currently 34% into the yellow kit. And I can imagine that this is because of the heal stuff they got from the Kuma. But we got more Luffy. We also got the Sanji. So maybe we can just apply enough pressure to get wide enough, because the hand size, of course, is really small from the yellow kit. Bonjour. Oh, salut. Can do it both now. It. 7th phase. Will we get that X-Drake? I guess he will get the X-Drake. Like, I don't think... Maybe he will... Or does he find that he can take one more? Because the next turn he will play his yellow law. And we don't know if he has a target in hand for the law, of course. But he decides to go on 7 and he decides to take it. Okay. Throws away a law. That implies to me that he has another in hand at least. Or some heal, I hope, for him. Because if he doesn't, then it will get a little bit iffy, I would say. Okay. He kept the Drake to rest the Sanji. Casting alone today. Yes, for a little Skeppas might jump in later, but for now I'm alone. Should have texted maybe some people to hop in if I was alone. Can actually try. As I see he's online. Let me try. Let me try. Skeppas might join in later. I know you guys already missing him. Me too, me too. It's okay. So, what do we do? Reveal 2 events, we get... Still have 2 left. We also have the Boa, which is really good. If we need like an extra event. We get the block this time. Still need to attach 1 more Dawn to make our Luffy 6 case. You can... Yikes. Need another caster for the first few rounds. Chinoizecup himself? Question mark. Okay, so only 4 cards left, and we actually have a lot of rush and pressure in hand. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, swings 5. Onto Yellow-Kid. Plays the boa, and I guess he's not gonna use it. We do find, luckily, an event, because we had like a whiff wouldn't be the best, I would say, but we are never dying from here, and we have a crazy amount of pressure on the board. So change this tweet. Change this. And yep. I'll be right there. Okay, check. And he seems like he is going for the clear, and I think
What do you think? You cut yourself off in the middle.
Oh shit, that's scary.
I saw that you were alone, so I'll fill in as a Skepos from Little until next round.
Hrovje is joining in a couple of minutes.
Oh, okay,
so
nice.
I'm not alone anymore. You know the meme of the 3 dragons, where the third one looks like me?
The derpy one? Oh, it's okay. As if. So this is... How's this going for really?
It's actually going quite fine, I think. He's actually putting a lot of pressure. Still healthy, but... he also still have like Zoro and the Kitten Killer in hand. I wouldn't be surprised.
Isn't there a world where you take this to kill the Luffy? Does it, actually, no, yeah, so I'm guessing one of the rushers was searched, or are they just naturally in the hand?
Which one?
Are the searchers, did the Kitten Killer or Zoro get searched, or were they naturally in the hand?
Naturally in the hand, yes.
Okay, yeah, okay, then...
I don't think there is a search for the Kitten Killer, right? Or am I wrong?
The event can grab it. Searcher event, yeah. It's interesting, because, like, as the Yellow Kid, like, how important is this life to you? You obviously never want to go down to 1, though you're still fine since you have your 7-cost law as a heal, or even Kuma. Okay, kill the Luffy. And now let's say he plays Kid and Killer. He can go 9, so he forces a 1k. But that's fine. And you have the 7 from leader that you'll get a free block on. But it's more likely he's just gonna develop the Sanji, leave a Radical Beam open in this case, and swing 9.
I'm thinking if he ever is going full hard on the kit now. Like if you put like 5 done, or well, 5 is maybe a little bit too much. 11, no, maybe not. Even just keep 1 done open and swing full onto the kit. Can you win next turn? I don't think so. That's well, have 2 cards in hand.
Yeah. I think it's fine to just force, because how much damage? Because you have the boa still too, right? So do you need to swing with Nami here?
It makes the swing for the Rayleigh weird if you're not gonna swing higher than 9. So now you are committed that you will have to put some extra Dawn onto your leader at least.
And the kid has to give a 1k here, right? Because otherwise there's a 7 and an 8 coming.
Does he have it though?
The worst. Yeah, because if he takes the free block here, it's rough.
Did you win your first round?
Yes, I had to play against Koala. Against Rick Master. So.
Oh, he was playing Koala?
Yeah. He was playing Koala.
Damn, this guy. Yesterday he played Bonnie.
He's trying to find his next Marco, you know? That's
a tough one. But yeah, I remember when everyone thought that Koala was the ultra nuts when revealed, but sadly, because we had Koala reveal, we had Dragon reveal, and yes, you go with 11.
The kids, yeah. So they can never finish you.
Yep, you're never dying.
Interesting.
I think you have to give him the law instead of the kit, right? Like both are the same size as blocker, but kit can, like, if you have a brick, if you draw a brick, you can filter it.
Cycle it. Yeah.
So I think this is this is much better.
Makes complete sense.
But now we can't finish the Rayleigh, that's for sure. But if we... Yeah, he needs like Akuma. You go to 0 in hand, which is really scary, of course. Ooh, putting him to 0. And now it will all come...
The double rush. No?
Well, there is 1 blocker, there is 1 live, and there is 1 Dawn open. If it's like, if it's the Hawk, plus 3k event.
Also, he just trashed a 2k?
Oh shit.
Yeah, he just trashed a 2k.
So I'm not sure if we are dead.
Whoa.
Okay, we trashed 0 cost event while we are drawing a brick, so I'm very curious.
Yeah, like this is 7. You have to give the block. Now if you go another 7, okay, so you can't go. So it has to be a non. Oh no!
Yeah,
He can go 7/7. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we died to the event. We died to the hawk. But we had we threw away 0-cost event, so if it's not a hawk, he should have kept a 0-cost event, right? If he kept a 0-cost event, he won.
Yeah. I mean, if you have double 2k in hand, I don't think there's ever a world where you have to cycle. It's not mandatory. You don't have to cycle.
But a
I think,
0-cost
right? I'm
event
not...
guaranteed a 3k counter instead of 2. Because you knew what is in your life, so it's a little bit weird, I would say.
I think as a yellow kid player, you could have matted out this turn on how you would lose. Like,
Yeah,
because because you know he needs 3 swings, and you know what the maximum is he can swing. So if
player, so that's why everything can happen. But I'm gonna call it now. I'm calling a 4-2 today, and he is playing against Shanks on table 1, and it's not Lexinator, it's Isaac. Isaac Kuma. Oh, you don't see a name here. Pretty weird, but hey, sure. Oof. Not sure if this is a normal hand. This is a quite weird hand, I would say, even. But we find a searcher. Into another searcher. Let's fix our hand. And Goldrad searchable in this deck. That's really good. He played out a Hongo. Well, the Hongo is like super good now, of course, because he can get rid of the... Well, I wanted to say get rid of the searcher, of course, but thanks to the event, we will have at least one more. And do we have a Lucky Roo? Or a Shanks, of course. We have 2 options on the forecast. This is Sanji. Really good, of course. Into Baby Pfeife. At table. Seems like Hrovje found his headset. Now only needs to unmute. And then we are good to go.
Yeah, just hello everyone.
Hello.
Nice to be here again. Yeah, I had to make sure the right microphone was the source and everything, so I don't tear up people's ears.
Yeah. We.
Okay, so we're watching Cruel Zoro.
Yes.
Doesn't he usually play like various Luffys?
Well, he is always in the kitchen, I would say, at least. He played a lot of blue-purple Sanji the past weeks. And yeah, today...
I have been thinking about
this deck?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, GP Dofla. Ever since like the sugar package came out, I thought like the deck now has a ton of searchers. Like you can be so consistent between the 8 1 costs, like the Baby 5 the sugar, but also the 2 events which counter events which search. Like if you want to, this deck can be insanely consistent, and obviously the Flamingo engine, the family engine with Rosinante, practically tailor-made for this deck to be like even more obnoxious with events, but it does have the problem of actually progressing the game plan outside of having its large bodies. So yeah, I think against Shanks this is becoming a bit too obvious because it's a full control list and he's just nuking everything. I wonder if he's gonna play around the 10 cost at all.
We have 4 of them though. But
we're just playing straight into it.
But yeah, it's I guess this will also all come down to how many 10 drops does the Shanks have. Like, if they have another one right now, then it's quite rough.
Yeah, I would say GP Duffy is in quite the pickle here. Like, there's almost no chance he survives because you really want to stick the Rosinante, so you have a lot of Don't Disturb every turn. Because now there's a lot of just dead events in hand and no blockers either to like help.
Yeah, he got rid of the Katakuri very easily as well because of the Beckman. And I think we are just...
Shanks doesn't have to force anything here. He can just go like 11, play a blocker or something, and then just kill next turn.
Even just goes 13. Okay, that was a really fast game. Let's see, we can go to table 5.
Alright.
Here we go. Okay, some ZoroSanji action.
Ooh, love to see it.
It's doing really well in the cups, the ZoroSanji.
It's been the deck I've been trying to cook the most, and I was just thinking like maybe a week and a half ago how the Vanderdecken version after the ban list doesn't really you don't have that many rewarding spots to use it in the current meta just because Blue Purple Luffy sort of disappeared, but here we are with Blue Purple Luffy back again, so Vanderdecken once again gets the fat nukes.
It's truly back, Blue Purple Luffy. Especially after this weekend, I think that many people will just. It's the most the deck that is the most represented today as well. We have.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's just such high raw power.
Absolutely.
It's just more aggressive than before.
Yep, and yeah, and with the extra Don open because of the Rosinante that they are playing right now, not testing, they are just effectively playing it. Like Rayleighs really need to mulligan it if they have a chance to, and Hrovje or Deadman's Hand is not enough against 3 Don open. But the breakdown today is oh yeah, so since this week we upgraded from 32 people to 64. Yesterday we were at 64 at the first instance, and today we are with 62. 2 players were very last minute, couldn't make it. But we still have 10 UP, 8 Rayleigh, 8 Bonnie, 6 Green Zoro, 4 Blue Yellow Nami, 3 Kuzan, 3 ZoroSanji, 2 Yellow Kid, 2 Teach, 2 Green Purple Luffy, 2 Shanks, 2 Green Purple Dofla-Mingo, and then a lot of one-offs. So,
yeah, in the end we end up with a meta that is surprisingly similar to the OP12 in the Asia without any bans, just because Blue Purple still gets to do dirty stuff and Zoro and Rayleigh kind of clean up for him, remove the main obstacles.
Yep, like Bello Betty is definitely not represent anymore.
Yeah, and GP Luffy like struggles immensely with Rayleigh, who is still popular. Oh yeah, but this game sort of also shows one of the weaknesses of Green Purple. I mean, there's multiple, or some not Green Purple, Green Blue ZoroSanji, which is that the deck really needs its bodies to stick. Like if they get removed one after another, you don't really get to play the game because you don't get to abuse the double swing. And I think the only other thing that hurts even more is like getting the. Like, Shanks and Bonnie are already bad matchups because they get to mess with the efficiency of your leader ability, and then you're just playing like a green deck, but instead of swarming, you're trying to get those extra attacks, which like kind of fake swarm. And yeah, whenever you lose on that efficiency, the deck just doesn't really get off the ground. I think that's the case with actually a lot of like green decks where you really need to stick the first body and then snowball off with. Like the same is the case with Lim, with Green Purple Luffy. Even with Bonnie and the Red Green Smoker to some degree.
Yeah. I guess Bonnie has a little less problems with that because they just go at a certain point, big body after big body, while ZoroSanji can't can't do
Yeah,
stuff like
with
that.
Bonnie it's easier because she does have the late game fallback, but she can still like in faster matchups suffer if she doesn't like get the Cavendish on the board earlier, or Carrot in some cases.
Yep. Carrot is
But
mage
for all the
in
decks,
some matchups.
yeah, for all the green decks that don't have a late game, you kind of need to find that first body you need to stay on the board, and from there you try to leverage that to your advantage turn after turn. So Rene is going for a more conservative approach this turn. I guess he's not expecting to die, but also his opponent did not present Mihawk as a Vanderdecken target, which is some smart play.
I would be quite scared to die, to be honest, from the ZoroSanji side. But 8-cost Luffy is now very represented as well. We have 3 bricks in hand, actually. We are like 1 8-cost Luffy away from dying.
Yeah, just the lack of counters in hand. There's really no fix for it. Like, you can prevent the leader from swinging, which is usually like a really nice trick against obviously Zoro, because he doesn't get to do the Tashigi thing, but mainly against Rayleigh, where you prevent him from having the unblockable attack when you're at 0 life. With Arlong, but now the numbers are too big on the blue-purple side, so it's possible these attacks should have been stronger. So I don't think you force out Sanji in any case. The block, I mean. You should have played more defensive in conserving life.
Let's check, we have a judge call. And another one.
I'm curious what he's gonna bounce back. Is he just gonna bounce the Koshiro for the extra swing and then play it again? And he doesn't have any other options. Like there was no Vivi, there was no 2K Mihawk.
Yep, Vivi would have been really good this turn.
He does need to hit the Zoro though. Or is he gonna... Oh, I guess I can see the line where he Vanderdeckens it. Some would say extreme, especially because Blue-Purple Luffy, as long as he doesn't lose this life, he can still just go and hit at the Smoker and just try to reduce Green Blue's board. Because again, without the board, the deck doesn't really pressure. But I guess he's just gonna win.
Oh?
Maybe. I wonder if it was a misclick or if he just forgot it's a banish. It shouldn't matter at this point. I think he committed by taking to just install inning.
Niels is thinking if he actually needs to bounce, it seems, but... Think you want to for the extra swing?
But honestly, even without any... As long as he has some events in hand, the Blue-Purple Luffy, he can just hit the Smoker and leave a blocker up and he's not gonna die. Like, there's no, at the moment, rush bodies that Green-Purple... Oh, sorry, Green-Blue ZoroSanji can use. Like, unless he runs the 4-cost Blues up. That would be a funny one. Oh, but there's the 8-cost Luffy.
Yep, and as mentioned, we were 1 8-cost Luffy away from game. And he was definitely not dying the upcoming turns.
Oh yeah. 12k counter in hand.
Yep.
Doesn't even need the blocker.
Nope. Talking about coaching, and I also didn't told chat yet, I will release this weekend a very cool video on my YouTube. I got coached today by Guan Rong on Imu. And I asked him if I can like show a little bit to the crowd how his coaching works, on how Imu works. So I will have 2 hours. I will split it in 2 1 hours, and there you can see some gameplay of Imu into Roger, Imu into Green Zoro, and Imu into Ace, on how he approaches the matchups going first and second, mulligans, and so on and so on. And the biggest thing I was surprised about was against Green Zoro, he said, yes, let's starve. And we ended both games, I think, with like 4 cards in the deck, and it was super fun to watch.
Yeah, Imu will be very relevant in a couple...
Yep, I think so
Wait.
too.
In 2 months, okay, yeah. The PRB is in October.
Mm-hmm.
And Nami, having a solid opener, she was able to deny the Zoro-Juro, and honestly, I would not bother with Rosinante this early in this matchup, primarily because there can still be Zeus, there can still be another Nojiko, there can be a Jozu. Jozu in particular is like the most annoying, so I would either like God Thread the Nojiko to get the ramp immediately now, and then like next turn there's the option of playing Rosinante, or even pulling if Nami's hand is too big. Like you just want to get safety or leader ability without losing too much life. Because Nami can actually be quite aggressive with how that she also runs the 7 Warlord Searcher and can find the 2-cost each more often.
I'm definitely
also
not...
the sequencing.
Yeah, this is a quite dangerous sequencing, I would say.
Gets punished by like Red Rock in life or Gravity Blade, anything that gets rid of. But yeah, if you play the Rosinante here, he just gets Zeus.
Yep, Nami as well. And I'm really wondering if we will see the new 7-cost Odin.
Odin? Yeah. I mean, there is fodder on the board for it, so that's another benefit of God Thread would be your ramp. You also deny them the fodder for Jozu or for Odin later on. Like this. Like you're just still in 7 Dawn, not really making any progress.
Yes. What is this kind of UP? Turn 3 still on 7 Dawn.
Yeah, and it's problematic for several reasons. Mainly, you're already on 1 life.
Yep, and you are forced to use the God Thread to have your leader ability next turn.
Yeah, but the problem now is like Odin into Pudding, and you are walking on very thin ice. If Nami has the sequence available, and she doesn't really have any problems defending swings like this because any card turns into a 2k. Also, I'm not sure what the idea is with presenting the 2 open Dawn. Like, you have the Judgment of Hell, so you don't want to use it because it turns off your leader ability next turn, so you just gave Nami a free defend here. Could have been 9k.
It seems that Nami is really want to be as healthy as possible, like he is countering out almost every single...
Oh, okay, this is nasty.
And this is...
especially as there's no good response, or like nothing useful in the leader ability on the Luffy side. But yeah, Nami wants to stay healthy just because she's one of those decks that doesn't really do survival very well late game, and she also develops very slowly because of the nature of wanting to swing with a lot of Dawn attached to leader in early turns, and to play out those cheap Nojikos and Zeuses. So she doesn't really stick bodies on curve, so she needs to stay healthy, and she has the card economy to make it work with her leader ability. Now you don't have to swing too big because there is no Dawn attached to the leader, so there is no turning brick into a 2k. Like 7k here is fine, I think. But you kind of have to play the Nami up.
Will we or will we get not puddinged?
Ooh, I'm surprised There was no 2k at all in Nami's hand.
I was actually surprised that we topped from the UP side the double Bagua and the 8-cost Luffy. Like, if you want to play every single turn the Baguas and stuff like that, I don't know, you're getting behind very, very fast.
I guess it's gonna be okay, just because even if Odin comes down, there's gonna be Judgment of Hell waiting. So there is just a large number of but the problem is always if you get puddinged, what then?
If we get pudding now and a very... Oh, there it is.
Oh, but top deck Giant, as all the good players do. If you don't see Giant here, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
please return your UP license. Or GP if you're playing one of the other purple Luffys.
Even Robin.
And the UP Sanji. Let's not forget there's a lot of licenses that are at stake against the third eye of pudding.
Ooh, and we actually need to gear 2. The funny thing is, because of the nature of this leader ability, it's not guaranteed over, right? It's not looking good. Yeah. It's definitely not looking good, but... Access to Giant again, but...
Yeah, Giant to 1k, so...
Might buy us an
playing
extra
Nami.
Turn.
It's a pretty safe spot as UP still.
There is an Odin.
Wait, there's no way that Sophie is the plan. Unless he's expecting Kid to die. There's no way.
You just want to Nami? Get another card from his hand?
I was thinking Nami, just keep grinding and ensure you actually survive. Because without the blocker, if he gets to defend the Kid, you have no chance of living. Wait, what am I missing? So you're gonna have 3 Dawn, and your top deck is 1k, 1k. Is that right?
Yeah, we have 2 1ks on top.
So you have a total of... Well, your opponent will have to like seriously mess up to not kill here. Because you just go 6-6 and then everything on Kid.
Yeah, we know the top, right? So that's why I think this is...
Yeah, but even without the top, because you can go 6-6, like you're forced to use Giant on one of the 6s. So there's like never a chance to survive.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And I think Fujitora will recognize it indeed. We ESG winner in Hearthstone. You know that cup. Giga amount of prize pool in China. I think it's the same that Tyson L won like a Ferrari.
Okay, Hearthstone pricing is wild.
Yeah, back in the days. GG's to Fujitora winning with a blue-yellow Nami going 3-0. Let's go.
Also interesting to note how safe Nami was. Like there was also the 1-cost law in hand to play.
Let's go to table 3.
Demonstrated GP Dofla. She can spam 10 costs as well, and UP kind of dies to that. But she also has the Hrovje and the Cavendish and a lot more proactive tools.
Yep.
Ooh, I just saw Pedro in Zoro's list, by the way. That's spicy.
Oh shit. Okay, not a very aggressive hand, but this search can help us find the Tashigi.
it's the search face-off.
Yes, both have a lot.
Is he gonna use Baby 5?
I'm curious if a Bloodline watched the stream yesterday and is also playing for Nami. But
I'm not sure if he would have the space. We already saw like Pedro and stuff, so I'm guessing he's not playing it.
Yeah, and Pedro and the East Blue packages maybe a little bit too much.
I mean, I guess ultimately depends on the number of Pedros, but he doesn't do the search now because he plans to do Cavendish plus Hiyori.
Yeah, I just
and
wanted
gets
to...
hit with Punk Gibson.
Yeah, I was
dirty. Oh my god.
We are back at OP1.
That's the card. Yeah, I enjoyed that card in green purple Luffy against Bello Betty. That was like the secret plan for Euros, but only Fabi actually topped with the list. I got killed in a mirror and some other two matchups I didn't expect to lose, but then I lost them anyways. But Punk Gibson is, depending on the meta, quite deadly and unexpected.
Yep, and
I think a lot of those OP1 events. Yeah, a lot of those OP1 events are kind of underestimated. Like we obviously see Bagua in both UP and in GP these days. I also think Overheat might, like, if Rayleigh was a more dominant force in the meta, I could see Overheat seeing some play as well.
All 5.
That's a card I don't think anybody ran since like OPO5 Nami.
Nope. Can you ask Hrovje what he thinks about Kuzan 10 in Sakazuki after the reborn of UPLuffy?
I am considering it, and Isho as well, like the 8 cost. Leaning more towards Isho, because then it's like Isho into G-Blade, and with Kuzan you need like more setup pieces on the board anyways. Because he is greater cost reduction, but there's nothing that really cleans out 4 costs nicely. Only 3 costs in form of Jack. I don't know. It's both options feel so into blue purple though. That's always the problem. Like Luchi sort of gets away with it because he runs. He has 5 lives, but even then, the times that Luchi did get away with it were like Asian OP12, where builds of blue purple were less aggressive. They did not run the 8 cost Luffy and multiple copies of 9 cost Luffy, which are just like they like 8 cost Luffy cleans out Kuzan and Laboon along the way, and that's the backbreaking part. Like your setup gets torn apart while they very aggressively rush you down. So I'm not enjoying playing to UP. If I figure anything out, as I said, I think Noel tweeted it, like the screenshot of my comment. If I figure anything out, don't worry, I'll let people know. But currently I'm just bitter that like I finally found a version of deck that I was really confident with, and then UP re-emerges as a top competitor, and that matchup, it sucks.
Yeah. So I think that's quite a question of a friend that I have. So you respect the UPLuffy enough that you wouldn't bring a deck that's really bad into it. And I'm asking it from a Shanks representative. Because Shanks is like... It's like he has been doing very good the past weeks with it. But he was... The only thing he was biased about was because I was the only UP player at locals. And he was like, if that deck comes back, I have a very big problem. And now it's like truly back, but also at regional state and so on. Does he need to respect the UP too much, or?
I would say yes. Also, this was a really good turn by Purple Doffy. He hit the combo.
Turn.
You know, he's in a very commanding position because these counter events are also good against Green Zoro. He's just gonna double swing into the 8 cost.
Actually, on the result.
Okay, this makes more sense. I think if UP does end up being the most popular deck, which I can imagine, then it does kind of suck to play a deck that hard loses to it. like you have to be realistic about your chances in a tournament if you pick a deck that is like unfavored. Okay, that was heavy defense on Y from Traich's side.
Yep. But he has a lot of cards in hand, and he.
I wonder if he's just gonna tank us the leader on.
He does.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay. Place your bets, chat. How many Dofis we will end this game with? Leader included.
Yeah, do you think Zoro attacked his last, or is there still hope? He has the one race stand event, but obviously that's never going to be alone to kill
Hope. We have 3
enough to kill the Dofi.
Yep. I think because we don't see like this turn should have been something like with 8 cost Mihawk. But since we don't have the 8 cost Mihawk this turn, I feel like it will be really hard for coming back. Like, what are we gonna do? Play a Cavendish? Tashigi? But
Yeah.
Tashigi's
I saw him eyeing the event, which makes me think he would maybe go 12-12 into the 8 cost. But the problem is you don't develop any board, you don't actually make progress in hitting life if you do that, and then you just keep getting punished by these 10 costs dropping.
Yep.
Oh, it's so dirty, man. Like.
And are we swinging 6 with the monkey?
I think that plays into Pang Gibson, especially after you play Tashigi. You already know they run Pang Gibson, so this is so risky. Or I guess it would make more sense on Kyoshiro, just because you're planning to chain tank with Dofis. Yeah, okay, laughing to the bank.
Oh.
Just face up, here is another one. And there's no counters in Zoro's hand. This is going to be over very quickly.
I'm slowly starting to believe this is a real deck. Very slowly, but it looks really fun.
Yeah, it is. It is really consistent now, and I guess there's not like this is the type of deck I would really enjoy playing Sakazuki against. Just saying. Yeah, it's the green stuff. It doesn't run removal protection. Just nuke it. I don't think we've even seen a copy of Sugar, and she can be quite annoying for a lot of decks as well.
Oh yeah, the 2 cost, right?
Yeah, when they play something, she taps and the opposing thing taps. Oh, Pang Gibson madness. Was this going into the Dofi? Wait. I mean, it's still fine, but I'm surprised the situation developed in this way where
we are playing another one?
Where the tank cost actually dies. Yeah. Ooh, here's Pedro. He rests a 5 cost or something, right? Maybe
yes.
a 6 cost.
And on KO he also... he is a blocker, and on KO you can actually choose to rest up to one of your opponent's dons or to KO up to one of your opponent's rested 6 cost or lower.
Okay, but this thing where he plays the card and then attacks into Pang Gibson has to stop. Like, he realized it, but... Okay.
Okay, and how to share screen and play on your
phone.
on your phone in the cups. Okay, here we go. Blue, yellow Nami into ZoroSanji. And going first.
This does not look like a good opener. This isn't much better. Like, in this matchup, you really have to pop off early. Like, you need to see the Mihawk, because you want to stick bodies like immediately.
Yeah,
like, I'm not sure if Victini runs the 3-cost Tashigi.
I don't think so, at least. But yeah, if he can start with like 3-cost Mihawk into Cavendish, you are in a much better spot already.
Perona is just slightly too late.
So to be fair, there's nothing for Victini to play this turn, so he can just go with Searchers, hope Perona finds a Mihawk, and then I guess next turn he's not really having many options either. Like even if he finds the Mihawk, it's like Mihawk into Cavendish, but
No Mihawk.
he doesn't even get that much.
Still no Mihawk.
Arlong, okay.
I think I would. Is there a world you grab the Vivi there? I think it's better, no?
She's not these blue. Or if she's like the Nami only adds the green ones, so
No, but the oh no, yeah, sorry. I thought he did the search differently. No, my bad. I thought it was Perona second, Nami first. Yeah. I wish it was his blue.
no, she cannot add the blue ones. Otherwise, there's a really cute Arlong card you could run. Maybe.
Don't make him cope.
No, there's a blue Arlong that's like activate main. Pick a random card from your opponent's hand. If it's an event, you bottom one of their lives. So like, and it's not once per turn, so you can like play it, activate main, and against like Rayleigh or maybe event heavy blue purple hand, you bottom their life, untap with leader, activate again, and if you hit again, you bottom deck two of their lives. But it's not green, so Nami cannot add it.
I'm quite positive in this game if we don't see a Zeus or a Nojiko exactly this turn, because of we have the 2-cost blocker.
Or Jozu, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Nojiko pudding question mark?
Oh
my god. Yep.
Well, he is calling it himself, he just knows it.
The animated commentary. But yeah, the blue OneNami just has too many tools to not allow you to stick your first body until it's way too late. Like you need that high roll opener with Mihawk.
Mm-hmm.
And even then it's maybe not enough. Like one of the things I thought might help matchups like this is if you run the 5-cost wall, like the OP11, because you already kind of don't have a way to do anything with the Perona Searcher. And with the wall, you would be able to solve it out for a 3-cost. So like on 5 or 6, you would have the line of play the wall, bounce, play Mihawk, play a 4-cost, and then you kind of like really force through that first body. But I haven't seen it really played in like pretty much any builds.
Yeah, it's if you're running the East Blue package, there's just no space, right? And if you're not running the East Blue package,
There's a smoker in there, like. You see that smoker? Huh?
What do you mean? It's the best card in your deck.
Okay, but it's the best card in your deck when the deck works, and that's like usually my problem with deck building. Like you need your deck to start working in a lot of matchups.
Yeah.
Because if it's working, you're already like very highly aggressive and super efficient and have a ton of cards and blah blah. But actually sticking those first bodies is the most important thing, and Smoker doesn't help with that.
Yeah.
Even though he is like super powerful.
I have to say it doesn't look very good.
Yeah, but there was no bounce for the second Smoker, so now we're sticking a lot of bodies already. The Boa is going to be a pain due to small hand size. Like, it's still not too late to just like Jozu and... Oh, never mind, there's the Tashigi. So he does play the Tashigi.
Ah, yes, he actually does. I thought he didn't because Skepas was not playing it.
It's important to not run.
He's differing from George's list.
Oh wait, he played the Tashigi last turn. That's why there was no bounce on the Smoker. That makes sense. So now that the board is actually sticking, the biggest risk is just dying to aggression, which we see the signs of from the Nami side. Especially with 8 on, you can just like burn the last life and send 8 from Boa into... But there's no point like countering this, because if you give all 3 cards, you just get hit with the
5 from Sengoku.
5 from Sengoku, and you still end up on 0 life. But you know, 8-cost kid, bam bam. You have to don't attach the leader, so the smoker, like, there's never enough reach to kill you, even with the smoker banish. And the thing that double swings is like so anti. Like, UYNami is basically the perfect counter to that type of thing, because you cannot go above 7k with your double swing, but Nami goes to 7k by just discarding a brick.
Against
So
the
you're really
5k
not,
leader, I might have been a bit more positive about this, but against the
Hey,
7k
Hrovje,
leader,
I believe.
Howdy.
Yeah, no, it's...
sometimes they only have breaks.
As the kids would say, it is cooked.
Very cooked.
On the bright side, we'll catch probably a majority of the
First game, yeah.
of the Bonnie GP Dofy match.
That's true. But
Like, all of this is futile efforts just because that Odin double swings. And like,
Yeah.
yep, but with this space,
one life is not enough.
this game felt like it was not even close. I really wanted to see this Nami into UP, like how good or bad it is. I can imagine that Odin is like really good into the UP, and that stopping with Zeus and Nojiko their Zorujuro, so they can't ramp as soon as they want to.
Didn't we see a match of it already? It
Very-
didn't have Odin though. Or did it?
No, I don't think so. But he won.
Oh, but no, there was one game like where the UP player didn't go up thread. Instead, he played. I don't remember what he played. Like, he played ZoroSanji again to get it killed again.
Mm-hmm.
And like, did he win or lose that game? Why am I having goldfish memory? We definitely had it on stream though.
Yeah, the Nami won. The Nami won. And I think he actually
I think.
got threatened in the end, but then couldn't do anything.
Yeah,
Because
he got
his,
threaded on 7 instead of 5.
yeah, his top 5 cards were like super bad.
Can't activate Dawn via character effects. Thank you, Sim. This is a lot of thinking for a lost game.
I feel like at least this was my game as well when you were spectating it. Sometimes you look at this game and you're like, what could I have actually done differently here? And I think as a ZoroSanji player, there's almost nothing.
Nope.
This was one of those games where I don't think you had another angle.
You put in 5 slow and pray in your deck. I'm serious. Like, you have to stick that first body, and that's like the most explosive way to hopefully do it.
Did I lag
Like, I know
out?
it's-
I think Victini has a client. He's playing at work.
Oh yeah. That is actually true as well. He
Yeah.
might actually have a
He
client.
he's not thinking, he's working. Like, sorry, I had client.
Had a client. Yeah. There we go. A patient even.
Patient.
Okay, this guy is a doctor.
Is my goat.
I think it's funny that you still. I think I would have long conceded.
So he swings with Nami leader first, and then you trigger Arc Noah, and it's over. Actually, no, Odin Breeze stands. It's fine. He still loses. Even Arc Noah can't.
Very long sequence of 0-cost events gets him there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh wait, no, this is not yellow. There is no salvation. Yep.
He's got a blocker.
Wait. Why did it say it's slave up? What was that?
Slaver OP.
Ah,
Okay.
Oh, there's the wavy. Nice.
Just
little
on time.
late to the party, and then
But yeah, that's like one of the things with 5-cost law in the deck. Like, you can turn your useless 1-cost into a VV at a later point as well. It's not just for the Mihawk high roll play.
mm-hmm.
I always thought like it's underutilized value for how for how much tempo that card is. Like the only deck that really uses it these days is green yellow wall, just because it's a wall card, so it's natural.
While we wait, the PRB one or the original one?
I think it's the original one. Yeah, original one, but I also kind of prefer the base super art to both. Like, if that one had a texture version, it would be the clear winner.
Okay, so Ruben is not 100% correct. That's good to know.
Oh my god.
Oh, PRB just has, like, the pinks are, like, way too... what's the word I'm looking for? They just pop out too much for the card. I like the more subdued, like, pastel, like the orange-pink that the OGLI has.
He chose not to take a 10 cost there, so there we go. Doesn't always grab them. He also bought him 2 8 costs.
Wait, he's ignoring the search? Are we gonna smork the Dofi?
I guess he prefers the draw, right? And there's no way to heal in this deck.
Ooh.
I don't expect that to work though. Like, this is definitely a matchup where as Nami you have to be aggressive because you get completely outvalued in the late game. But it's also really difficult to be aggressive against a deck that can always have defensive events live.
Yeah, also, yeah, I guess the bottom makes no matter. He's gonna loop through his entire deck.
So. Of these searchers, like, oh, how disgusting is this? How disgusting is this? Like, when was the last time a deck played 2 like arrest to search things? It was Bonnie, right? With like Baby 5 and the
OP7 Bonnie, I think, right?
Yeah. How oppressive is that? Like when you don't have a small body to answer. Like you're already falling behind so much in cards. Like Nami's going to have to pudding just to like keep up.
Yeah, and he lost a 2-cost Teach to the Punk Gibson as well already.
He has the 1-cost green event as well. Wait, he has infinite searchers.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Now I know why there's 3 10-costs in his hand every game.
Yeah, because he knows after this search, he knows the bottom 5th. Bottom 20.
Next
he knows the bottom 20
next turn he can, if he wants to go double sugar.
Because that's his 4-10 cost, I think. No, it's third. That's his third, I think he's seen.
Yeah, but next turn he can just go like sugar search, baby 5 search, and then he knows the entire deck. Because that would be search number 7, and he already drew 3 cards, so he would know like only 2 cards in his deck at that point. And if he plays the 1-cost search event next turn, then he knows literally everything. How insane is that?
I imagine this turn you're just gonna play the Rosinante and swing.
But that always gets punished, right? By Logic or by Zeus. I don't think you want to give him the tempo play. I think you want to find the 8-cost Dofi and then next turn do Dofi into Rosinante.
If he has the Nojiko into pudding, that is absolutely terrible, I guess.
The weird part as well.
I mean, pudding is always annoying.
Yeah, pudding is super annoying, and you have so many cards that draw cards, so you can't get rid of it. You can't go lower in hand. Oh, there's 8-cost.
Oh, there we go. There's 8. He buries.
He's looped, yeah, but so
he
buries the 2 though.
He
the
almost
next one is far
everything.
away again. But yeah, he sees the second one because he's looped the deck already, and this is like he's into his second first search already again. It's crazy.
Yeah, so he knows he is like 25 cards away from his next 10-cost. But if he gets pudding, it won't matter. Like his hand is huge, but he's 4 life. He doesn't care if he gets pudding. He has 3 of the searchers already on board. Like pudding is as unimpactful as it gets.
Nami slowly losing life. Yeah, there's the pudding.
Yeah, he's just gonna search again.
4 searchers.
Because Nami won't get the draw, because Nami already got the draw off of the Zeus. He can probably still counter him, but yeah.
Well, I guess
I wonder if Nami
They play 4 pudding, I think,
Right.
so I'm not surprised to see.
Actually, if you... Yeah, you shouldn't take if you... Or like, you should have countered that one because it's the 6k coming after. If you were not sure, but...
Let's trash it 2k,
I mean,
right?
Yep.
Pudding and Prey, like, it could work. With Kuma, heals like Nami can drag this game out. Rosinante is nice because now he gets to get... He gets to triple search again and still have 4 done up at the end of the turn. Like, oh, this looks so good.
The deck
This
looks
looks so good.
the deck looks broken.
I'm building the deck for locals, I don't care. Like,
You actually don't want to kill that Basil, but
yeah, eventually you'll just start freezing stuff. I guess the upside for Nami is freezing Odin is not going to do much good.
Yep.
I respect not going for an extra unnecessary search, but the sequencing risks running into G-Blade trigger. Nami doesn't want to take, I assume, but it's still like risky sequencing. Because this is like your Cavendish. Like so much value every turn.
Yeah, I guess playing the Rosinante here stops them from developing the Odin that they probably want to develop, or the 8-cast kit, right?
Yep.
Because now they have to... Oh no, they still have enough down for Odin.
Okay, pudding two. Like,
No!
yeah.
Nope.
No, that's
I see 3
often the group
puddings.
line, like, how many cards did Pudding eat already? Like, this was 9 or 10 cards that these 2 puddings like just made disappear. Broken card. Okay, but to be fair, Trage is really good at continuously drawing into Tenko's Luffy. And even the Rosinante pairing. I guess the only moderately risky part is Nami leaving Dawn up for Slave Arrow and reusing the pudding again. Because why not?
Yeah.
Oh god.
And he tossed the Slave Arrow last turn with leader ability, so...
So here you can use the search event. Wait, he's not gonna off-white? I guess he values the counter value more.
I think he will start the Doofy train right now.
But there's not much of a train, there's only one Doffy.
He will draw it.
I assume that's Kikunojo parked in there. Maybe in the draw too.
We haven't seen a Odin yet, or a Kuma from the Nami side.
Yeah, those cards do not have an effect to shuffle back opponent's hand, so I can understand the reluctance to play them.
We're gonna ask quite some cards with the puddings, I guess.
Yeah, I'm the one wasted on because you always have to attach for the plus 2k. So there's some nice efficiency from the Doffy, from Tenko's Doffy there. But now he's finally hoping to find the Tenkos in just one search. I wouldn't feel too good discarding this Rosinante, if only because you don't really have
Grabs the off-white.
you don't have other plays if you toss it away next turn. Okay, so here's the Kid Burn.
Oh, a Gibson in life.
Slight problem is Kid is difficult to defend. Oh yeah, we have no Rosie, and now we're going to the crappy cooking event.
And he could have just off-whited that 5k there, right?
Yeah, he had the 1k, 2k off-white, so...
There's a Dofi, but let us restand 2 down earlier. So I feel like you have to kill the kid now.
You can probably survive even if you don't kill it, but there's always the risk of getting pudding another time. But if you go 5 face, you almost certainly have a kill on kid.
Ooh, 10 face?
10 face sounds like never the thing you want to start.
Nope.
What are we doing? You can just afford an 11 as the kid, no? Already? Because they don't have the info about your hand, right? Because, like... Because if they counter that, they don't have Dawn up, right? So they would have to toss the 2. Do we know anything that they've bounced? Don't think so,
but...
right?
Well, if you go 7 phase and they have to defend, otherwise you can put them to 0. And that's a scary part for the Nami side.
Go for kill next turn. Because Nami's just gonna bombard with like a bunch of 5k swings from the puddings and the... what's his name? Hawkins. And then she can play Kuma and that's it.
Yep. Now you can
you
easily kill the... Whoa! No, there's no... You kill the kid, right? No?
But killing kid doesn't like solve anything. You still... Like Nami still has 5/5/5/5/5.
Yeah, I guess
from
so.
just her board. She can even attack with Hiyori.
Yeah, I guess you need to win next turn. Oh, this happened before?
Yeah, that was the Kikunojo that was set up. No, this was placed with Hiyori.
Ah, yeah, so... Hiyori.
I guess it's true, right? Like, because now Nami...
I just realized he attached too many Dawn. So he cannot do both off-whites and...
Just toss it.
Well, he just gets torn apart by 5k swings. I guess Nami doesn't have a heal. If she had a heal, she would start with 5k swings. But it should just be game.
Just on time for the finale, George.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yo.
Hi. Good evening. I was just a little bit late today.
We have.
So what am I seeing here? Is Dofi in the final?
Yes.
Yep.
God damn.
It's about to die. He got double pudding, and as we know, pudding is the most broken card in the game.
Oh, it's Fujitora on the other side.
Yes.
Ooh.
And he got prepped by Ramten on the Nami side, so...
Yes. I told him I spunked Ramten on Sunday and he was... his heart was broken.
But you're watching the better green-purple deck here, George, so...
I agree.
But I guess he's dead.
I agree, guys. Lame sucks.
But is he for sure dead?
Well, it's not for sure, but like... I assume Nami is going with all attacks because... she has a... Like, she could still have a heal and just sequencing it weirdly.
Yeah. So the event never saves you here. So the 5-cost event is dead, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you have to search and hope you hit something.
And you have to hit, I think, an event
I mean,
in
not
your
for
live as
into-
well.
Another off-white would be gas. But then you still, if there is a Kuma, you just die.
I guess I like the take because now they might just go everything on leader, and that's better for you.
Nah, I don't think any experienced player falls for the bait. Like, you just chip away and play out your defensive card.
I agree. He has Kuma here, he just wins, right, Nami? Wait, 2-1? This is really weird, the 2-1.
Yeah.
Kuma is still possible, but
Yeah, he needs. Oh,
Okay, he baited him, I guess. The bait did work this
sneaky.
time.
Oh.
oh,
Okay, this boa
But it
like
doesn't matter, right?
picked it all up.
yep. In the end,
I completely forgot the deck runs boa now. Oh, this was beautiful. I was like, he's completely ignoring the sugar, but
yep.
yeah, boa does have the nasty
Oh,
second effect.
he had and
He
Red Rock
had
and
Kuma
Kuma.
too, right?
Kuma.
Yeah, he had everything.
Yeah, it was